Okay, so this video is basically a recap on what is now known as Mario Kart World, the Nintendo Direct. If you want to see my full reaction, I'll leave a link to my stream. But apart from that, let's just go over what's been announced, what's shown, and what is a bit sort of hidden and that I've sort of uncovered. Okay, so we start off with what most of us know is we've got 24 player Mario Kart. First to do it, well, in the official series, obviously people have modded the game to add 24 players, but this is the first Mario Kart that has 24 players. Okay, so this is the next part I wanted to go over. Now, if we go back a bit here, if you see in the background here, we have Daisy with the same vehicle that's coming up here. So what I believe is there's different vehicles that have better stats for different terrains. So obviously before we were driving, now we're in the water and see the wheels go away. So I believe that we'll have vehicles like this that have maybe water stats, stuff like that. Next we have the snowmobile, so it might do better in snow terrains rather than the base stats we had before. The other thing is we don't have gliders now. We have these planes. The cars and bikes just transform into planes, which is pretty cool. Okay, now for the really exciting part, something that Nintendo seems to love adding to Mario Kart's games, and I love it as well, is they love adding new mechanics. And here, we have rail riding, and it seems that it grows a mini turbo. I don't know if it just stays as a blue one, or if the longer you rail ride, the more you go to orange, purple mini turbo. But on top of that, we have wall riding. I don't know how this will work exactly, if it's like rail riding but you can only do it for an extended amount of time, but this is crazy. I wonder how they're going to implement this. I'd love to see it. Next thing, and we're gonna get further into this, but guys, we've got the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. I don't think anyone predicted this. Let me know if you predicted. I didn't predict this. I don't think anyone predicted this. And also, he's driving a boombox. He is driving a boombox. That is crazy. And he's got his little pals in the back there, but I don't think anyone saw this coming. But we'll go over the character selection a bit later on. Okay, now here's something that I'm sure you are all so excited to see. We got the Mega Mushroom. We got the Mega Mushroom back, guys. There it is. There it is. So Mega Mushroom confirmed for Mario Kart World. And there you see we get to squish people. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. And on top of that, coins are still in the game. Coins are still in the game. Hammer Bro. And you saw he was throwing hammers and toadettes. So we've got the same thing from Tour where they have like signature items that they can use. I'm wondering if that's gonna be like the new 8. The Crazy 8 is signature items. And another thing with items. Oh, another. Berto is driving a train here. How does this work? This new game is just chaotic, and I am here for it. There, Mario 8. What seems to be is that a burger? We've got a massive burger, so I wonder. In the first trailer, hold on. Okay, so here in the first trailer, see over here we have this item. I'm wondering if that's. Sorry. I'm wondering if this is this item, this burger, which transforms you into like, I know, it gives you a costume. We saw she just did a double trick, so I'm wondering if this has a similar effect as like Star, where maybe you're invincible, you get faster acceleration, speed. I'm not too sure, but I am excited to see what that brings. Now here, I'm not too sure what this means. I'm guessing it's just multiple different costumes, and I don't know if you can just choose that whenever, or if that comes with that power that we just saw with the eating the burger. Again, I'm gonna stop it every now and then just to go over the characters. We've got the snowman, we've got the NFL player. I forget what they're called. Something Bros. They're like the Hammer Bros older brother. Now here, I'm wondering if Kamek is an item, because he seems to be doing something with Mario, but I'm not too sure. Guys, we've got a map. We have a map for the Mario Kart, which is unheard of. I did not see this coming, and it'll get explained later on, but this is just next level stuff right here. It really is Mario Kart World, you know what I'm saying?
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
So with that, I don't know if that's applying to your actual real world. If so, that is insane. Okay, this is the main part I wanted to bring up with the characters. So obviously to our right we've got Nabbit, W, but if you look deeper, the weirder it gets. So we got Nabbit, then we got a little further ahead, this dude, like the two-legged guy with like the eyes at the front and the wings. But if we continue to our left, we have a bee, just a bee, a crab, a penguin, Monty Mole, and I forget what to call him, but he like shoots the spikes out of his mouth.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
So we're still getting Grand Prix mode, but for the first time, you don't just stop after a race and then go to the next one. You drive between the tracks, which I'm excited to see how that works. I don't know if it's just going to be one like massive continuous race, or if it's it is, there's a lot to unpack, and they still leave a bit up for like a bit unknown, which is fair enough because they're going to do another direct later on, but that's crazy. Also, some more characters. Behind him is a Pianta. I think that's how you pronounce him. So I don't know what the character roster is going to be at this point. It could be up to 100 or more. They've actually left me speechless. I am so in love with this game so far. Now this, I wouldn't be surprised if they stole it from CTGP Revolution. If you don't know what that is, it's a mod for Mario Kart Wii. And they have this game mode and it's amazing, but I'll let them explain it to you.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
So to sum it up, you're doing one long continuous lap, and you have to, I guess, stay like within a certain position or you're knocked out until the end, which I'm guessing goes to a final 2, and then it's just the winner wins. But for those of you who played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, popular strategy was bagging, which meant stay at the back, get good items, wait till the end, and win by powering to the front. You won't be able to do this in Knockout, because if you stay at the back for too long, you're knocked out. So this is basically eliminating anyone who enjoys bagging, which you might be happy with, you might not be. But I think it's pretty cool, and they'll definitely have normal racing. But yeah, I think that was very interesting.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Who would have thought Mario Kart would have an open world? Not me. Not me. Open world Mario Kart, or what they call as free roam. Now, one thing I am so excited to do with this is, I don't know about you guys, but I would love to play hide and seek. I feel like that would be so much fun. Only problem is, would it be impossible? Like, I don't know how big the open world is. Would this be impossible to actually play hide and seek? I'm not sure. And yeah, you can take photos. They've definitely taken a lot of inspiration from different stuff. This definitely came from Odyssey. Odyssey really started that open world, taking pictures in your open world, enjoying it, which I'm happy for. I think this is great, and it's just broadening the range in which you can play and experience this game, which I think is amazing. I did a video on how many ways you can play Mario Kart. I might have to remake it now because this has just blown it out the water, but yeah. So yeah, it is same date release as Nintendo Switch, most likely going to be a part of a bundle. I'm getting that bundle personally. There is one more thing I wanted to bring up though, and it's not in this, it's in the actual live stream, so I'll just cut to that. Okay, I lied. There's more than one thing. Okay, so the first thing, this is displaying. I manifested it. I asked for Mario Kart 9, well now known as Mario Kart World, to bring proximity chat. Not quite proximity chat, but we've got voice chat on Switch now, which is just unbelievable. I did not see that coming. Alright, so the first thing, that's the shock. That's the shock. And they grow back pretty fast. That was for 8th place. I mean, this could be the knockout thing. I don't think it is because it's not saying you have to play somewhere. But you recover a lot faster from the shock here, which I'm happy for, I guess. Okay, this took me like 30 minutes. This took me 30 minutes to find. I'm sorry. You won't have to see any of that, but I'm apologizing to myself. This is what I wanted to talk about. This part here. I don't think anyone has looked at this. Are we getting boss battles back? Or is this just like a common enemy, but like not kind of like an obstacle? I think we might be getting boss battles back, especially with the open world. It makes a lot of sense. Anyway, that's all I wanted to cover. That's all I think I can cover. I think I've covered pretty much anything and everything. Sorry, everything, not anything. Anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts, if you're excited for this new game, what your favorite part was, if there's anything I missed that you saw. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited as I am, and I'll see you all in the next update. I think it was the 16th of April. But yeah, great to see this. See you guys.